9 News Mornings at 5 a.m. starts right now.
A heartbroken family is pleading for justice this morning after one of their own was hit and killed on I-25 and the driver just kept going.
New this morning, a troubling trend in the first few months of this year. Colorado State Patrol says the numbers of drivers refusing blood and breath tests keeps rising.
And Denver is tightening its belt to address a major budget shortfall. City workers are staring down furloughs and a hiring freeze. Good morning. Happy Friday. I'm Corey Rose.
And I'm Jordan Chavez. Good morning, everybody. We're going to get to your headlines in just a moment. But first, let's get a look at your weekend forecast with meteorologist Keely Chalmers. Keely, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. We got a beautiful day today. Lots of sunshine. Temperatures warming into the low to mid 80s. And then things change a bit as we head into the weekend with more showers and storms in our forecast. But what a nice morning, very mild, 56 degrees right now. So it is pleasant outside. Temperatures in the 40s and 50s across the plains, 30s, 40s in the mountains right now. Live radar, ridge of high pressure still dominating our weather patterns. So we're pretty clear right now. We just tracked some storms moving through the northeast corner of the state yesterday. We're going to see a repeat of that this afternoon. Mostly sunny for the metro area today. Warm, dry, a bit breezy. We do just have some isolated showers along the I-25 corridor. That's it. But again, we do have the risk for some stronger thunderstorms, possibly severe thunderstorms across the northeast corner of the state. Really the Sterling-Akron line and to the north and east. Here's a look at your hour-by-hour forecast. So a few clouds out there, but we're going to be in the 60s by 9 o'clock, 70s by 11 o'clock. Again, on our way into the low to mid 80s. Warmest day of the week, that is today. We do have some isolated storms again across the eastern plains, mainly the northeastern corner of the state, and we do have the potential for severe storms, even in the metro area, the I-25 corridor tomorrow afternoon. We'll talk more about that and take a look at your weekend forecast coming up in your full forecast in just a bit.
Keely, thank you. It's 5:02, and we want to show you your Friday traffic impact commute. Light out here, quiet. I-70 and 270 eastbound, westbound lanes moving nicely overpasses. Same story this morning. Let's go ahead and take you over now to our map. Lots of green, no rush out the door. Fridays are normally on the quieter side, and being that it's just before a holiday weekend, it could be like this all morning, but we'll see. Right now, we'll take it. No rush out the door. 8-minute drive time on southbound I-25 for your commute between 144th Avenue and 76. Travel quick 13-minute ride here on westbound I-70, so no issues just yet for your drive between E470 and 76.
All right, Erica, thank you. New this morning, CSP says it's seen a trend of late that they say is putting more people in danger on Colorado's roads. Drivers arrested for DUI refusing blood or breath tests.
The thing is, it's required by Colorado law. 9 News transportation specialist Brianna Fernandez is live in Denver this morning. Brianna, this is part of the deal when you get a license.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So as soon as you get your license here in Colorado, you automatically agree to something called an express consent. So that means if you're a suspected DUI driver, you get pulled over, you automatically have to take in toxicology tests within the first 2 hours. So I want you guys to take a look at your screen because here's some fresh data from Colorado State Patrol as well as CDOT, because they have seen an increase in drivers refusing a blood or breath test following a DUI arrest. So officials say for the calendar year of 2023, more than 14,000 drivers received an express consent, but 6,000 refused to take a test. Now, during that same time frame in 2024, the number stayed pretty much the same. A total of 6,177 people refused the test. Now, this year, from January to April, there have already been more than 1,500 people who have refused to take either a blood or breath toxicology test. Refusing a test is illegal, and CSP says it also hinders efforts to keep Colorado roads safe from impaired drivers. The law also applies to anyone driving in our state, even those with out-of-state license. It's a condition of driving on Colorado roads.
By driving impaired, it can be other things other than alcohol. It can be those illicit substances. It could even be sleeping pills or medications that you're prescribed by a doctor, and cannabis could all be under that umbrella.
Now, the big question is what happens if you do refuse a toxicology, breath, or blood test? Coming up in the next hour right here on 9 News at 6 o'clock, our 9 News legal analyst is going to break down all the consequences for us. For now, I'm live here in Denver. Brianna Fernandez for 9 News.
All right, Brianna, thank you. New overnight, 2 people are in the hospital this morning after a crash in Denver. This happened right around 1 o'clock in the morning while you were sleeping. Denver police says that this all happened near South Monaco Street and East Evans, just a couple minutes down the road from I-25. DPD says that the 2 people in the hospital have serious injuries. We do not know how they are doing this morning or what led to this crash, but we are making calls to find that out right now, and we will let you know once we do. Denver police are asking for help tracking down the driver who hit and killed a man on I-25 over the weekend. Family members identified Christopher Tafoya as a 27-year-old found dead early Sunday morning on southbound I-25 at 23rd Avenue. Family members say that he was found on his birthday. He was out celebrating that night. Police say the driver did not stop. Tafoya's family is devastated, and they hope that the public can help find the person responsible.
Please reach out, please. We just want the answers. Or if you're the person who did it, I don't have any ill will. I don't have any anger. I just have sadness. You took away a father. You took away a son.
If you know anything about this crash, you're asked to call Metro Denver Crime Stoppers. That number is listed at the bottom of your screen right now. It is 720-913-7867, and they are offering a reward of up to $2,000 for tips leading to an arrest.
There's a growing memorial in our nation's capital this morning. Dozens of people came together last night to hold a vigil for the young couple gunned down outside the Jewish Museum. Those who showed up lit candles in the park across from the White House. The large group sang songs and stood shoulder to shoulder to remember 26-year-old Sarah Milgram and her partner, 30-year-old Yaron Lichinsky. Both were diplomatic staffers at the Israeli embassy. The case is being investigated as a possible hate crime and terror attack.
The man accused in this attack made his first court appearance yesterday. Elias Rodriguez confirmed that he is asking the court to appoint an attorney on his behalf. He is choosing to waive his detention hearing, which means he will be held without bond. After Wednesday night's shooting, Rodriguez told police, quote, "I did it for Palestine. I did it for Gaza." His preliminary hearing is on June 18th in federal court in Washington, D.C.
The city of Denver is looking at furloughs, layoffs, and reduced services. Mayor Mike Johnston just announced a major budget deficit of $250 million between this year and next. As a result, all 15,000 city employees will be furloughed this year. The lowest paid city workers will be unpaid for 2 days, while the highest paid will go 7 days without pay. The mayor also said layoffs are likely coming.
The condition we are in right now is sales tax is too flat, revenues and expenses are too high. We have to right size. That will require laying people off, and that will be not just vacancies, it will be great folks that we have now, who I'm sure when we restructure this $200 million, we won't have all the same folks we have now.
Mayor Johnston blamed the budget shortfall on low sales tax dollars and city expenses outpacing revenue. He defended spending $76 million on migrant and homelessness this year, saying it's a priority that voters elected him to address, and that getting people housing, getting rid of encampments makes people more likely to live and visit Denver and spend money. He said the city's services that will be impacted by cuts will be determined over the next few months.
U.S. Senator Tommy Tuberville plans to run for governor of Alabama in 2026. This is all according to people familiar with his plans. 2 people who have spoken with Tuberville say they expect him to announce a gubernatorial bid. The Republican has not yet confirmed the plans, but said that he intends to announce a decision on Tuesday. Tuberville coached football at Auburn, Texas Tech, and the University of Cincinnati. He was elected to the U.S. Senate in 2020.
If you want to get up and move on Memorial Day, head up to Boulder. The 45th Boulder 10K steps off on Monday. Jordan, here you go. Signing you up.
You are not allowed to do that anymore. I did the half marathon for you.
You did.
In fact,
see, this is just like easy peasy now.
The amount of people who have come up to me and said, "How are we going to get Corey back?" And don't you worry, I'm still cooking something up.
Oh no. This is the largest race in the western part of the U.S. It's also the only chance you will get to run through the streets of Boulder with hundreds of people cheering you on, Jordan. Registration is still open this morning. Look, this is a win-win-win. It's calling your name.
It would be fun, but I'd be going through the slip and slides.
Ooh,
yeah,
yes.
you know, doing all the fun stuff.
So registration will be closed on race day. If you want to learn more about the whole thing, just head to our website at 9news.com.